And finally, with everything going down, Obito is going to create the real dream world. This, like, we got 2 episodes of Naruto today. I know I was really enjoying this, like, get it, we got 2 episodes of Naruto, and you see, like, the first episode, it was pretty much showing, like, after, like, Obito went on a fucking rampage last episode. He's, like, looking at Rin's body, like, at first he's like, oh, what the fuck, I just go completely through, and then it tries touching and saying, I vow to make another world where it's me, you, Kakashi, Minato, like everyone I care about. He returns to Madara like he planned, and he shows him his plan. And so far, like the new world, like he's got is pretty much a blank canvas because he can do whatever he wants with it. And he's saying pretty much before he died, like when he was at an old age, that's when he awakened the Rinnegan, and that he was able to summon the Gedo Mazo, which anyone with a Rinnegan can summon. Since also as well, Nagato can summon this with his Rinnegan as well. We saw that in these episodes, and it was just like, and it's so crazy to see it like that, like how that the freaking Gedo Mazo comes from the moon. Yes, the original place of the Gedo Mazo is the moon. So, like, Madara managed to bring the Gedo Mazo down to the moon. That's a little freaking crazy. And he tells him about, like, you know, about the Hashirama cells, you know, this is pretty much the only reason how it was activated. This is what, although you probably won't be able to activate Rinnegan, like, you still have that Hashirama cells, and that also means that you will be able to control the Gedo Mazo as well. And he shows him as well, like, how the black part of the Zetsu is created, since that's Madara's will in there, since he was teaching him about Dark and Light Star. He said, I'm going to teach you all the kinds, because you are going to be the savior of this world. Since Madara, at that point, he's going to say, like, I will come back when the time is needed, when you will revive me. And you just see as well, like, how, like, one of the first few episodes ends, it's like seeing, like, Oto meeting up with Nagato, Konan, and Yahiko, and he's showing, like, I am Madara Uchiha, changing the voice, saying that, and he was saying, like, I will achieve this is the true world, although, like, Akatsuki's up, like, protecting villagers and getting a name for themselves, you know, there was a lot of in-canon filler around about the halfway part of this episode. I think, like, after the Obito Uchiha stuff, that's when it went into in-canon filler and recapping with, like, what's happening and all that. And it was just kind of, like, weird that you see, like, Conan gets a love letter. Like, it just changed to some serious shit with, you know, with, like, Obito and, like, pretending to be Madara and, like, saying, oh, come here every day in case you change your answer. And now it's like, oh, Conan got a love letter. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Trying to, like, and they're trying to find peace. Like, the reason we find this is because of Hanzo, who Mifune fought earlier in the war. And it's like, I'm liking that we're hearing a little bit more about Hanzo. We hadn't heard hardly anything of this guy's ever since, you know, he just got wiped out by, like, Mifune. So, overall, the first episode, I liked it. There was some interesting stuff about it and got that. So, overall, I give that 6, but that was very heavily in filler. Now, the second one. Oh my god, this entire episode was pretty much just filler. Even though there was a little bit of in-canon with it mixing in. So you see it, like, in the second episode, gosh, he's talking about Jirai, you know, asking about his students, and I like that we got to see more about Jirai, like, recapping his story, because it has been a while since I've seen anything about, you know, Nagato, Yahiko, and Kona, and I really did like that, and he's saying, you know, oh, Kakashi, you should hurry up, because I'm trying to, like, Nagato was going to be my hero in my novel, I want you to be this as well, like, trying to spread, you know, the world of peace. And through this, like, you see that, you know, the Akatsuki, the newly founded Akatsuki, are, like, trying to resolve the issues with, like, the leaf and the stone, but they get attacked by the stone village, which some of them were freaking Danzo and the Anbu trying to, you know, stop police because they're freaking dead. And seriously, why is Danzo, like, the problem for everything? He fucked up Kabuto, he fucked up, like, Sasuke, Naruto, it's like, he fucked up everyone's life right now. This guy does not give a fuck about what happens. And then during this, like, when they were now about to get attacked, because there was a point where Nagato were all about to get killed, and Nagato goes crazy. He absolutely goes crazy. Summons the Gedo Mazo, goes beast. Like, he does not want to see what happened to his parents or, like, anything else like last time. Also, as well, you see a little bit about, after that, you know, Yahiko gets a little bit jealous of Conan and Nagato, and say they have a little bit of relationship. You see that, you know, Yahiko was in love with Conan, but there was a point, like, with the love letter stuff, like, she hasn't got time for it because she wants to make the perfect world. And through that, Yahiko understands that he's not the one who's going to change the world. It's going to be Nagato. Nagato is the chosen one. He said, if that's fine by me, I'll just be a pillar to support him. And, you know, Danzo, like, how he freaking becomes a dick and just blames us all on them, even though this is pretty much their fault in the beginning. Like, they say, "Oh, well, let's just deal with the Akatsuki." All this I told you about now is literally one chapter and a bit of another one. Like, it was literally like 5 pages on that. So for 2 episodes, they did a chapter and 6 pages. I was like, are you serious right now? There was so much filler in these two like episodes. It was getting annoying at some parts, but I did like some parts of the other. I think the second episode was the worst one compared to the first one. I like the first one a lot more. Second one. So overall, if I had to give both of them a score, I'd give them if I'm adding them all together and not their own separate score, I would probably give altogether these 2 episodes a 5 or something. They were all right, but there was some huge issues with like the filler. Okay, and then also as well, we are now going to go into filler now. I believe it's this week. Or next week, that's going to be into filler. So, let me know what you think in the comment sections below. Like, did you enjoy these 2 episodes? Like, what do you think is going to happen? Like, I think it's gonna we're gonna have like 2 or 3 episodes of filler. Then we're returning back to canon. Like, because I know we stopped at chapter 6, part 607 is where we stopped at in the manga. But that's all from me. I want to thank you very much for watching. As always, remember.